not want to do it, ma'am, if you do not wear a mask, you can just leave. I don't want to hear this. I don't need to hear this. I'm asking you, please, to leave. I am refusing you because you will not wear a mask. And you need to wear a mask to come in here. Lady, I have asthma. It's really bad. My hair is in my backpack. Do you want me to show it to you? Lady, I'm telling you, please, just leave. I'm on my lunch. You can leave. You can leave. I don't need to. You can leave before I have to call the cops. I am the manager. That's why I'm asking you, please leave. I do not have to answer that. I don't have to answer any questions. But you can leave. You can find that online yourself. And they're gonna tell you, you need to wear a mask when you come in here.
I'm not gonna lie, at first, I got anxious because I am standing here filming this video not wearing a mask, and just for like a split second, I was like, oh, am I the bad one? That was probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. I stand in here maskless every day. What the heck? Also, working on your lunch break, when I have to talk to a guest on my lunch break, I'm really upset. That sucks. That sucks, having to work on your lunch break. Well, I guess it's not really a lunch break anymore now, is it? It's more like a work break.
People are dying, dude. You're just gonna come up here, people are dying, man.
How about 80-year-old people who can't breathe and are forced to...
Bro, I breathe just fine, I got... Lady, I'm fine, you need to go, man.
You guys, what you do is wrong. It is illegal. People with medical exemptions have the right to food. People who can't breathe with a mask on, women and have their hands over their faces.
Are you bringing
a medically exempt old woman is wearing a mask? She had her finger out, she was yelling at her, she had an aggressive approach. The woman is elderly, can barely move, and has COPD. She did that.
I really hope that like one day we like look back on all of these mask freakout videos and we're like, remember when we were all fighting over masks and now we don't even use the word mask? That's my hope, because this sucks.
I don't know if I have if I have some sort of respiratory.
Because you wouldn't be in a public building.
Oh yes, you know what? Yeah, it is a public area. However, right, if I was actually interacting with people, there's a difference between interacting with people and actually minding my own business. You understand?
So, if you decide to call the police, I'll let you call the police as well for that. So in the meantime, the bank machines are available if you can go ahead and use that.
Yeah,
so.
sure.
Okay?
Yeah. I would appreciate it if you stop recording. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna upload, what are you gonna do with it?
It's going to Reddit.
Oh, sure. Okay, you know what? That's great.
I'm feeling stressy at 9 a.m. everyone. What the heck? I feel like this is from a while ago. Is anyone still fighting about masks, or did we just get over it? Is my question. Does this really still happen? I hope not.
To serve me, is that correct? Great. So for the record, here we are, February the 9th. I'm being refused service in this shop where I spent thousands of dollars because I'm not wearing a mask. This is discrimination. Here is a witness that I was refused service on this day, February 9th, 2021. I will be filing on the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. You will be taken to court, and everybody on the internet will know on this beautiful day what this shop is about. You refused.
I like that he was like, this store that I spend thousands of dollars at, and then they're not letting me purchase something without a mask. This is discrimination. I'm like, I think it would be discrimination if they let you purchase something without a mask against their store policy only on the basis that you've spent thousands of dollars there. That seems like that might be a little discriminatory, but the rules are the rules. The rules that apply to literally every single person that comes in the store, unless you have a medical exemption. I'm just saying, that seems like the opposite of discriminatory. I don't know.
You're playing mask and you're proud of it. Shove the mask up your ass and not your mouth. No new world order. Nobody's safe. Your own shit, Satan. England, elite motherfucker. I told you don't give him access. Did you just say something I told you not to say? Pushing my buttons with your snake motherfucker on the ground with your luggage. Are you with the goddamn sellout FBI motherfucker? With Obama and that family? Are you the bird bitch?
What? Oh my goodness. This is clearly like something bigger than just this one specific meltdown, but you cannot yell like this in an airport.
Sorry, I cleaned up all day. I'm sorry, I know it's sorry. Good. Yes.
Oh my gosh. For one split second, I really was like feeling bad for a second. I was like, whoa. When she was like, I'm sorry, I'm just having a really bad day. I was like, hey, not an excuse for your behavior, but I sympathize. But then she ripped her mask off? That's wild. I'm surprised by how calm everyone stayed in that scenario.
You're more racist than what fucking white person ever is. Okay. You fucking black bitch.
Okay, that doesn't bother me.
You.
Okay, have a good day.
Don't dance around on your porch like a fucking monkey.
Get out.
We've seen this one before, and it's just this employee like really never fails to impress me. Every time we watch this video, that doesn't bother me, kills me. Cause you can tell. Cause also, why would it bother you when somebody's just clearly trying to be the worst? And that employee deserves a raise and employee of the month for the entire year. Employee of the year.
And play on my internet. Right. So, and you don't have a Burger King or McDonald's or Subway? Well, I didn't see any sign. I mean, it's it's not. I didn't see any concern. You know, you guys are expressing concern like you're picking on me. Oh, so I'm the first. I'm the first person that's ever sat there and.
Are you going to purchase something? Because I'm not going to argue all day.
Yeah, I'm explaining to you what I did.
Okay.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
understand,
Don't sit.
but-
You're saying you're not allowed to sit anywhere.
We have a bench at the
We
front
have a
of the
bench
store
at the very front.
by the restaurant.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy's just sitting in a Walmart and then they're like, hey, you can't sit here. Why do people always want to like be the problem? You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe that this conversation is even necessary, but like, if it is, the conversation should be as simple as like, this is a store, like we don't really sit here. There's other places, there's designated sitting areas, but the aisles aren't them. Like, that should be it. Why was that so hard? Oh my God, that's hilarious.
That's what I'm asking her. Did she? I couldn't hear what she said of the soft drink.
And
Now
then what
please
did
leave
you
my
say?
restaurant. Because you don't have no right coming in here yelling at me.
No, you don't have no right calling
I don't
me
have no
yelling at me. You don't have no right to.
You came in here yelling at me.
I came in there yelling at you.
So please leave my establishment now. You go sit
Okay.
down when you're in
Yeah.
the ring now. Go there, sit down.
Wow. The employee gave it right back. She was like, not in my store. I don't even know who was in the right and who was in the wrong, but she wasn't taking it regardless.
Cannot discriminate against me
Last
unless I
time you
have done.
speak me abuse language,
You
give me.
kicked me out for
Why?
no reason.
I
You
said-
kicked me out for no reason, buddy. You have no grounds to kick me out, man. You were rude to me last time. I spoke to your boss. You lied to me. You said you were closed. You were open 24 hours. You are a liar. 27, 5'6", Asian male. I'm filming you, dude. I'm sending this to corporate. They called me and said if you're rude to me again and kick me out, you will be fired.
He was gonna say you'll go to jail, won't he? And then he was like, no, that's unrealistic. Because this guy never talked to corporate, did he? I don't know, that he definitely could have talked to corporate, but I just felt like stirring up a little drama before I get out of here.
The owner of the home noticed his UPS delivered parcel had been damaged. Luckily, he had cameras that saw the whole thing unfold and solved the mystery. Checking the security footage of his side gate, he noticed two things when the courier walked up to deliver the parcel. Firstly, he throws the parcel. And then, if that wasn't enough, he urinates on the gate just as an additional screw you. Though he was later fired, this guy really put the P in UPS.
He put the P in UPS. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's really good. Why are you peeing on people's gates though? What compelled you to do that? Like, okay, like you really needed to pee, but like if there's gas stations or going to a Walmart or something, you don't pee on people's gates. Why? What are you doing? Just deliver the package and just get out of there. Why are you peeing on things? He really did put the P in UPS. I guess it's on brand.
Ingenuity of these Georgia police officers. At a routine traffic stop, they interrogated a woman who was caught speeding to work. They then went back to their cruiser, where they did something odd. They flipped a coin, using an app, to decide whether or not to let the woman go or arrest her. The officer used the terms A, or arrest, for heads, and R, or release, for tails.
Who's that? A head, R tail. Okay.
Wow.
Sounds dumb, but it gets worse.
Oh, it gets worse?
It was all caught on their own body cameras.
They've been caught. What? Ah, man. I mean, good for the person that was caught, because, like, you know, they get to get away with it. But imagine being in that situation and having everything decided within a coin flip. And, like, obviously the odds were ever in your favor. It was a bones day. It was a bones day, and they got away with it.
Domino's employees filmed themselves. You may have seen the bit from the film Waiting, where the kitchen staff take turns putting bodily fluids onto a customer's food.
Oh my
But
God.
little did we know that some workers have actually taken this as an instructional guide. Domino's employees Christy Hammonds and Michael Setzer went rogue and lived out the worst nightmare of anyone who's ever ordered takeout.
Oh, no.
They filmed themselves sneezing on pizzas, putting cheese up their nose, and rubbing a sponge used to clean the dishes on their butts.
Oh my God.
The two were immediately fired and the store was closed for immediate cleaning.
Remind me to never eat out again, because that didn't even dawn on me that somebody could do that. I'm never eating out again. I do not want to risk that. I don't want people to be washing dishes with sponges that they rubbed on their butts. That's gross.
Stephen Reed was one of these people when he was a 23-year-old working as a cleaner for a hotel in Scotland. He wanted to come across like he had been assaulted so he could get a day off. So he dragged a razor down his face and beat himself up with a rock. He even reported the assault to police to make it more convincing. But after it was revealed to be a hoax, Reed was charged a 100-pound fine for wasting everyone's time.
That's what you get. I mean, you could have just called in sick. Like, just, I'm sick. And then they would have been like, oh, all right, stay home, feel better. But no, you had to go and maim yourself and then file a police report. Like, that's a lot of effort. That is the same amount of effort that you would be exerting if you went to work. Are those things making sense?
In June of 2016, 18-year-old Danielle Dupereau ate something she shouldn't have on her break, which sparked an allergic reaction. She didn't have an EpiPen on her, so she called her manager for assistance, who wasn't willing to help her. When she went downstairs to the store, she realized no one called 911, so she got a ride to the medical center from another employee. After the clinic said Dupereau needed to go to the hospital, she got a text as she was in the ambulance. The text was from her manager, who told her she was fired and good luck. Dupereau reached out to the media, and Urban Planet agreed to continue to support her until she found another job.
Of course it was Urban Planet, my goodness. I cannot believe that. Imagine being in that kind of situation. You're literally going into anaphylactic shock, and your manager's like, yeah, I'm not gonna help you. Like, your employee could literally die, and you're just like,
While working for JetBlue, 21-year-old Sydney Nurse was loading bags at John F. Kennedy Airport in New York when he fell asleep in the cargo bay. He woke up while the plane was taking off and went into a panic. He called JetBlue from the sky to let them know what had happened. When the plane landed in Boston, people on the tarmac were shocked when they found a person coming out of the cargo hold.
how do you still have phone signal? Like, to call JetBlue, be like, hey, you're not gonna believe this one. Like, that must have been terrifying. I could not imagine.
Jocelyn Cecile Steed learned what it meant to go viral in May of 2016 when she started a fight with her coworker at McDonald's over pies.
Uh-oh, not the
A
pie.
customer had a camera ready as Jocelyn knocked the glasses off a coworker after being told to leave the premises after the fight ensued. The next day, Jocelyn was charged with third-degree assault and battery.
Yikes.
Needless to say, Jocelyn no longer works at the Chester, South Carolina McDonald's.
Oof, imagine throwing hands over some pies. I mean, I can't say that I've ever tried the McDonald's pies, but I don't really think they're good enough to get into a fight over. Like you said, catch me outside, how about that? Over a pie.
In June 2012, a waitress at a Chili's restaurant in California posted an angry rant on Facebook after a customer under-tipped her. In the Facebook post, she complained about getting a $5 tip and how she would spit in the customer's food the next time they were there.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, I can understand being upset over a $5 tip because I think like the bill was like $138 or something like that, and like that's a hefty bill. So to give a $5 tip, not very nice. However, I will say you could have just stopped the rant there. You didn't need to add the fact that you're gonna spit in someone's food. You might think it, but don't send it out onto the internet.
Joaquin Garcia was a 69-year-old building supervisor in Spain. Joaquin had been assigned to supervise the construction of a water treatment plant by a company when he decided to stop going to work. This caused a mix-up where the local authority thought the company was in charge of him, while the water company believed that he was managed by the local authority. Joaquin managed to quietly collect a total of $250,000 over 6 years before getting caught and ordered to pay a $30,000 fine, which is the maximum penalty government officials could deliver.
Are you kidding? So this man just decides to just dip. Continues collecting money. $250,000. And the fine is $30,000? Like, he still got to pocket the rest of that money. Good way to finesse the system, I guess, but not the greatest idea. Don't do that.
Yep. Thank you. Good. Good.
Oh.
Stop recording me. Now get the f out my drive-thru.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, record that. Record that.
I am.
What's wrong with you? Get the f out my drive-thru.
Oh my god. Okay, she gives me like bad baby energy. Gosh, you gotta breathe. I mean, I understand working for like McDonald's, like drive-through must be very difficult, but you didn't need to do all that. That was a little much. You really went the extra mile there. Uh-oh, not Starbucks.
Give me the straw. Give me the straw. Give me the straw. Yo, one cup. Thank you. No, because she holding on my line. I'm gonna knock her.
Oh my god. Okay, oh my goodness.
Get out. You're not gonna be served here. Period. Bye. 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 You're not gonna be served. So you can give me the straw and leave, or you can leave with the straw and not be allowed back in here. Which one you wanna do? Which one you wanna do? No, because when I told you the price, you wanted to keep on arguing. So which one you wanna do?
I don't know what was going on. All I heard was straw and yelling. So, save the turtles?
This is your job. Are you for real? No, I don't know what happened to you today. I'm sorry. You handed me soft serve ice cream and then gave me some garbage, and I'm not gonna eat it.
Really? Okay, get out
And
here.
you're rude.
Oh,
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
ice cream? Is the ice cream machine broken?
You
Oh
are
my
so
goodness.
rude. Go. It's on those cameras, and it's gonna be. Do not
Oh
touch
jeez,
me.
oh
I'm
jeez,
not
oh
taking a
jeez.
picture.
She's about to throw hands.
I'm making sure that I'm gonna be safe whenever I walk out of here.
What you mean? But you want to go though? Go, bye.
This place is getting shut down.
Like, if you want good ice cream, go to somewhere that's supposed to serve ice cream, not a burger place.
Bewitched.
Time that out.
Oh lord.
You're not allowed to record me in here, so you can go ahead and leave my store.
Okay.
Take your old map.
Oh my, oh gosh. The camera work. 10 out of 10. Cloverfield.
That's my phone. No, that one's my phone.
No, it's my phone.
You give
It's
me
my
that
phone.
You need to give me that
It's
phone.
my phone.
You won't be able to use it because it's attached to my store.
It's my phone.
Give me that phone.
And where's my battery and my cover?
Okay.
You're not giving me sh.
Nope.
Don't grab my phone.
Well, get out of my store.
Again, not quite sure what they're fighting about, but it's a stupid fight anyway. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, had a little phlegm there. It's 9 a.m.
Talk to a guest.
When you have to talk to a guest, yeah. A guest, I know. Well, that's my customer service. Instead of calling them customers, really comes out. I'm really good at that job, Chris.
Situation and having everything decided within a coin flip. What is going on out there? Hello? Can you not? Thank you. Okay. Oh my god, Chili's? Hi, welcome to Chili's.